Hello everybody, I'm back with another video, and today I just thought I'd show you guys another one of my Knex Carnival rides. This is my latest ride so far. I just got through building it a couple nights ago. This one's called the KMG Speed. It's also known as the Booster, although I think the real, those two rides are made by different companies. I don't know if the Booster is made by KMG or not, but anyway, yeah, this is my KMG Speed. It's a fairly simple ride to set up. So I'm going to show you guys how it sets up and operates. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to move the camera up and show you, the first thing I'm going to do is take off the steps. And the steps are racked over here. And I want you guys to keep in mind, just like on all of my other rides, I build on a certain scale, and it's hard to make them accurate when it comes to how they rack, and even sometimes how they look and operate, but I do the best I can on this scale. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to take these steps off. There's two step racks back here, so it's going to lift up a couple of red rods here, take off a couple of little connectors here, and the steps are just going to slide up like that. Same thing on the back set. Couple more gray connectors. Steps are going to slide off. I'm going to put my gray connectors back where they were so they won't get lost. And now I'm going to push these rods down like this. Okay. The next thing to do is, if you notice right here, there's a couple of decorative pieces. They're like signs, but I chose to go with a decorative piece that looks like, you know, lights or something, but I'm gonna take those off, and for now I'm gonna put them over here with the steps. Just put them over here out of the way. Okay, the next thing to do is to raise the main tower, and to do that, you're not going to be able to see it from here, but underneath here there's a couple of little green, what I like to call little green nub rods, and what I do, I just disconnect the two green nub rods like that. And when I do that, make sure I'm getting this on camera right. Okay, it's going to raise up like this. If you notice here, down here, if you can see that, there's a couple of hinges that allow it to raise up like that. I'm sorry, this is the first time setting this ride up on camera, but anyway, the base down here, these blue rods are going to connect to the base of a couple of blue connectors like that. Okay, and this is what we have so far. As you can see, the two arms are still folded together. All right, the next thing to do is to take out a support arm that really doesn't serve a purpose. It's just for looks mainly, because the real KMG Speed has a support arm that's actually not really a support arm. It's more of a hydraulic type thing that allows this part of the allows this to go up and down when it's being, you know, racked and folded back down. But anyway, this is my support arm, and it's just going to clip to a couple of orange connectors right there, and the other part's just going to lay there on the base like that. Okay, the next thing to do is to take off this arm right here, which is connected to this arm. I may change the way it folds later. Probably will, but this is what I did the other night when I was working on it. Just a little idea that popped into my head. But anyway, what I do is, if you notice here at the bottom, there's an orange connector. I'm going to take that orange connector off, and I'm going to take an orange connector off from, I don't know if you can see this or not. There's an orange connector holding this arm on. Okay, it's off, or it's unclipped. Now I'm going to get it right here so you can just see this. Okay. Once I have those two orange connectors off, I'm going to put one right here, one right here, fold that up like that. Okay. And right here, there's a couple of these that are holding on to this arm here. And when I take them off, I can't put them back up here because they're gonna clip up here at the top. But anyway, they're just gonna clip here like this. Okay. And this, I'm gonna fold these in like that. And these I'm gonna do the same. Fold those in. Okay, up here at the top is where this arm is gonna go, of course, and all I do is just connect the white rods into the purple connectors in the front and the back. Like that. I'll slide the camera back and show you what we have so far. Okay. Now it's time to take the seats off and put them on the arms. So to do that, if you notice, there's two seats. Well, actually four. There's seat here, seat here, seat here, seat here. I'm gonna lift up a blue rod right here because that's what's holding them on. I'm just gonna take this off. Same over here. I'm gonna take this off. Gonna slide these two rods back down to keep the seats from hitting the blue rods when the ride's in motion. And now what I do is clip the red connector right there to that white rod like that. And up at the top, I'm gonna do the same thing. Like that. Okay. As you can see, the seats are spinning like they're supposed to. Okay, now it's time to put on the steps. The first set of steps, if you notice, there's a couple of green nub rods on both sides. These red connectors are just going to connect here like that. And over here on this side, same thing. And the last thing to do is to put up my decorative lights, or decorations, whatever you want to call them. But And here we have, let's see, I'll slide the camera back and show you that we have a fully set up KMG Speed. It's my tallest ride so far. Before this, my tallest ride was was my Century wheel. It's still pretty tall, but this one is taller. I haven't really measured it. I'll probably measure it before the video's over and see how tall it is. But anyway, this ride operates with a hand crank with a gears and a shaft. I'm not a big fan of Knex motors. Well, for one, on this scale, they just they move too fast. They spin too fast. So I prefer the hand crank, like with my Kamikaze model. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to do. I'm glad I mentioned the shaft, because right here, let's see, if you notice down here, the shaft, zoom in, the shaft has to disconnect for the main tower to fold down, so I've got to connect the shaft, and all I'll do is just clip onto that gray connector there, and now it's ready to go. Zoom back out. Okay. All right. Let's see. The ride's tall, so first I'm gonna show you from right here. I'm gonna get there and give it some cranks and show you how it works. If you notice, my hand crank is right here. I just turn it, and it's ready to go. It's a simple ride, simple concept, but it's a really cool ride. If you like thrill rides and stuff like that, this is a must ride if you like to ride rides. But anyway, I'm gonna try to move the camera back a little bit further so I can give you a full view of it. Let's see. Okay, it's a pretty good view there. Pretty good angle. I'm gonna get up there and spin it and show you how it looks. I'm gonna try to stay out of the way so you can see how it goes. But here we go. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but the seats, they will flip over like they're supposed to, but in order to do that, I have to make it go faster, which is not realistic on this scale. But just for video purposes, I'll go ahead and spin it pretty fast and show you that the seats will flip. but when I do that, it doesn't look realistic when I do that, because on this scale, a real KMG, well, on this scale, the ride would only move about this fast. But I'm pleased with it. Like I was saying, it's one of my simpler rides. It doesn't take long to set up. But it's still cool. It's something I've been wanting to build for a while. I just, well, don't really have an excuse, but I finally built one. See if I can give you guys trying to get a good angle here. Like a pretty good angle there. Okay, I'm going to get up there and give it some more spins, because these rides with the hand cranks are they're fun to play with. Okay, I'm going to give it some more spins. I'm going to try to stay out of the way. So here we go. And that's how it works. Excuse me. Like I said, it's a simple ride, but it's a cool ride too. Get up here and show you a few more details. Steps. The seats. Alright guys, that's it for the video on my KMG Speed. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would rack it back down on video, but these videos take a while to upload, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video. But like I said, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. If there's any other rides you'd like to see me try to build, let me know. I've got some more rides in the works. I've just got to wait for some more pieces that I've ordered that I need to complete those rides. And when I do, I'll make videos of those. So until next time, thanks for watching. Take care and happy building.